Hi, DæmonPhil here. Oh, a new Path of Exile League, a new beginning. I have absolutely zero hype this league for this. Mainly because there's no new skills for fire and I'm a bit sad. So play sad music, please. No, I'm just kidding. This time around I'm gonna play Scorching Ray again. Because I like Scorching Ray, even though it's a shit skill. But I just like that. I just think the skill is cool. So for me, I just like the skill, so I don't mind. So Scorching Ray. So just these are basic type of like gems with it. You can go all about this. There's no real way because it's a pure damage over time. I'm not gonna explain Scorching Ray for you because Scorching Ray is it's just not a hit dot. It's just you apply like a debuff basically, which just burns shit. Just burns, and when you have 8 of those debuff, it applies a fire exposure, which is huge for the damage. Basically, I'm gonna go with the skitterbots because shock is cool. Well, elementalist, and I'll have some golems. I could have a fourth one, but it's okay. Not right now. I'll probably switch one day. That's the first iteration of the build. It'll probably change. Flammability with a blasphemy, malevolence. So those zombies, I'll probably switch zombies when I'll have those. It depends on what I'll feel like. Items. Well, this is pure garbage items. Just because I needed to have a, like, an idea of the physical damage reduction that I was about to get, and it's going to be about 35% to 40% ish on my way to maps and stuff. So it's gonna be okay, I guess, with some block. Okay, I guess. I won't be that much tanky. I don't need to be. It's not a build to be tanky at all. It's just a build to just go through stuff, get to maps, and that's about it because I don't have a lot of time. So that's about it. So you just go pure spell damage, health, damage again, quality of life, damage, health, quality of life slash defenses, quality of life, uh, health, damage, health, damage. You seem to see the thing there. So health, damage, damage, health, damage, quality of life. So what are those? If I'm casting, I cannot be chilled or frozen, and this is cool because I'm always casting something. So that's absolutely great. Here I didn't took it here. I took it here, so it's 10% less damage taken from damage overtime, which is huge. For like bleeds and stuff. A lot of stuff just goes with this, and it's absolutely huge. 50% to max life because I'm life base. Fire exposure inflict an extra. And the world here, the wording is very important, okay? Fire exposure, you, not someone else or anything, you inflict, apply an extra. So not base, because there's another one, which is, if you go, it's, is it this one? Or it's like this one here? Yeah, it's this one here. Exposure you inflict, apply at least 18% to the afflicted resistance. But the thing is, Scorching Ray, when I apply basically, so afflict, the exposure, okay, on my 8 stack, it's already at 25%. So this is absolutely useless for our build. Useless for the build. So that's a thing, okay? So don't get trapped into those. I could take this, but I don't want to lose that much regen, so fuck off. I already have a lot of life. I could lose regen though, but it's a game of I'm level like 90. I should remove something somewhere like this. So the damage is about this. So it, it's it's all good, you know. It's a first iteration. It's just to figure out what am I doing here with this. This now is very interesting. This I know what it does. It's just for the kinetic reflected elemental damage and a bit more elemental damage stuff that you can actually absorb and stuff. It's okay. It's not the best thing in the world, but the reflected damage is I don't even hit, so eh. The golem stuff I've never actually used. Never actually used the golem stuff, and I may change for having another summon golem just to fuck around with it. These could be great. This could be a good thing too if I want to have like a little bit more damage ish. If I would take these and just put it there. This on the 8th stage is the best thing in the world, basically. For the only reason that when I apply it again, exposure you inflict applies an extra 25. So I have a -5 in the 3, a -25 here, and it's 25 base. So that's 55 exposure to fire resist. So 55% is huge for the build. Okay, huge. So as you can see, and this is me again. No super wand with damage over time on it, fire multiplier and stuff. No, no, no. Just a shield without even having like spell damage on it. So mind me. So this skill in particular can go to millions of damage, and I've done a lot of iteration, specifically with my boy Inquisitor, Scorching Ray, Righteous Fire, stuff like that. Specifically back in the days when it wasn't that 3. Um, there was a lot of shenanigans with Scorching Ray you could do, and it was pulling like I was pulling about 1.9 million damage back in the day. When they changed it, they buffed it, they nerfed it, everything was changed. And when I've tried it last league, it was pulling about 1.6 million damage, but I was so much more tankier than before. So I was like, well, the damage took a hit, but I wasn't even building for damage. I was just building super defenses. So Scorching Ray damage is absolutely incredible when you can reach the stages, and that's why it's really good to pair with other skills like other skills that would be great to have. Righteous Fire, Vaal Righteous Fire. If you can at the beginning pull yourself a Vaal Righteous Fire, so just having Vaal Righteous Fire enabled, I'm already in millions of damage. And I do not have a lot of gear. The Pathing 3 is meh, I guess. You know, I don't even have spell suppression. There's spell suppression here. Like, there's a lot of things I could go about this. I don't even have this. So I could rework this tree a lot, but right now it's just basically what I'm gonna do. It's coming like tomorrow ish. Yeah, it's coming in about 24 26 hours. I just want to pull this video up for that people can actually know. But remind me, okay, mind you, okay, this is the real damage that you are usually going to pull and ditch on normal mobs, because it's and a 1 and a 2. Remember that. So, and when you say and, it's 2 stack, and a 1 and a 2, you know? So when you get to the and the 1 and the 2, when you're at 2, you have those stages. But in Path of Exile, stuff goes so fast that usually you go and the 1 and you have to move. You already have to move. So by moving, you have to stop cast channeling basically and just continue your stuff. Now, in the calculation again, look, it's not, the gear is not optimized at all. The damage is absolutely crazy when you can have those stacks. Okay. And in configuration, the only thing that I've put is chilled and ignite, chilled and shock, because well, I have skitterbots and that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna touch everything, and this is not on the boss, mind me. So it's millions of damage on the yellow mob, you know. So mind me, if it's standard boss, you know, it already drops. If it's Shaper Guardian, don't even think about it. And if it's Cyrus, well, it's the same thing. But Shaper Guardians, you know, even on the 8 stack, mind me, I've put Vaal Righteous Fire on. So if you remove it, that's about the damage you're gonna have on a real boss. So this is not, you know, good. Mind me, if you put this, goes a lot more. Whoops. Just Vaal Righteous Fire. No Vaal Righteous Fire. So, you know, it gives a lot. But mind me, even in the calculation, it's not. People don't even touch this usually. So when you see millions of damage, ask if it's on the Shaper Guardian boss, okay? Because if it's not, then they're just full of shit. Because you see, you can easily see the number millions of damage. Don't fall into this trap, people. Don't fall into this crazy trap, okay? Millions of damages, but when you go in configuration, you check it, it's on a 4 second I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say millions of damage? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm pulling 3.4 million down. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You know. No, just no. Just be real with yourself, okay? Be real with yourself. Path of building. That's why path of building is very sometimes sketch on people, and people just say shit and say stuff. A lot of shit. So, um, and you see how you can just manage to output damage, and this may not even be a really viable build. I'll still try it because there's a lot of life. There's some viable stuff in there, but is it the best? Absolutely not. This could be optimized like a hell of a lot more than what it is. So yeah, I'll think about this and see you next time. Peace.